my peoples, the one and only LUGAVELZ. It's a beautiful, tremendous day. I thank God. I give God all the glory, all the praise. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm ecstatic, and I'm damn right just good looking. I'm with my boy Stans.
Yes, man. Big up, my bro. Thank you for having me on.
Come on, man. It's a pleasure every time, man. So we're just going to get into the nitty and gritty. This is my guy, Stans. Just tell them about yourself. Give them a little brief description.
Yeah, so I'm an entrepreneur, you know. I do like events, club nights, weekenders, day parties, and then I also manage a couple DJs in the DJ arena scene.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I like to hear. Entrepreneurial talents, you get me? Young, you get me? Black man doing his thing. This is what we like to see going on. Nothing but positivity. So when it comes down to like so the promotion and just break it down a bit, innit? Because I'm a bit slow. I don't really understand.
Okay, so like obviously like the system of it is like basically essentially like I'll go to a venue, like I'll book a venue. So like say for example the venue's called, let's use Cargo for example in Shoreditch. Like a lot of people might know about that. I use Cargo in Shoreditch. I'll book the venue. I'll put on the promotion. I'll make the flyer. You know, I'll put in my marketing, X, Y, Z, get the customers there, and you know you make your money through tickets and that.
Okay, and obviously as I can see, because you get me, you're looking prim and proper. It's a very lucrative business. You're getting paid.
Do you know what, bro? I'm trying in it. You know, I've been putting in the work a lot of years now. You get me? Like it's a humble living. Man.
So cool. Before I just flew straight into the occupation. So cool. How, like, where you from? How old are you? How did you start even? Like, how did you even get into this business? What made you think? Because growing up, I ain't like heard people say, "Oh, I want to be a promoter." If that makes sense, I want to do this. You get me?
Do you know what? So, yeah, like when I was growing up, I had no like interest of kind of promotions. But my dad actually was a sound man, and you know he used to do his promotions like big scale, but smaller scale in the sense of like less promotions than what I currently do.
Okay.
And then it was a couple of my friends, you know. They started a business, quite a successful business. They was doing the promotions. I used to help them with it, like promote it, X, Y, and Z. And then one of my friends actually said, yo, Stans, I want you to host my birthday for me. I was like, you know, like, you can do it through the man. He's like, no, I want you to do it, da-da-da. Obviously, we chopped it up, and then I hosted that birthday party for him, you know. Big shout out to him. It was amazing, lit. Put that under About Last Night, which is the brand. And then, yeah, like, you know, after that, I hosted another one of my friends' birthday, and then from there, you know, we have a look back and we just kept pushing forward.
No, that's 30 still. So yeah. What age how old was you when you done your first
when
like
I done
show?
When I done my first event, like official, my own event, was that 19? I think I was 19.
And then what you was talking about with your bedroom when he wanted you to host his party.
Yeah.
How old was you then?
I was 19. That was the first.
Oh, that was the first one.
The first event that I done was hosting someone's birthday. So it's a kind of wholesome thing as well, like because like hosting someone's birthday is different to just a regular commercial event where you're just putting on an event to essentially make finance. Like hosting someone's birthday, it's like
it's more personal, isn't it?
It's more personal. Yeah. You're doing something designed specifically to spec to, you know, make that person happy and you know just see a wholesome kind of outcome. Like it was really nice, man. I enjoy hosting people's birthdays.
Yeah, that boy. So what you saying? Obviously, I'm 27, about to be 28 in August. You never know. I might need you to host my thing if I'm feeling a bit. You get me?
I got you, man. The business we host.
This is what I'm saying. So this is what I'm saying. If anyone thinking to have I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really a partying guy, but you see his venues, his events, they're popping. Nothing but scrum-dilly yumps, just pooch all around, servicing. Boy, it's wild.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate
my brother. So cool. So as you said that you manage a couple DJs, isn't it?
Yeah.
That kind of goes hand to hand with like what you're doing. So it kind of makes sense. So what made you? Is it you starting doing events? Did that make you think? Hold on. Should I start managing DJs or is it just is it artists or in general?
Do you know what? I'll be so honest. Like obviously, I've had a couple artists reach out to me to manage them, X, Y, Z, and like quite a lot of people. But like, what actually got me into managing was a fluke. Like obviously, like my actual friend, like my brethren, DJ Lani. Obviously, like I saw like where his career was and like saw what like he was lacking in. I was like, bro, like I don't know why you don't just respond to all these people and you know just push your bookings in it. And then that's how it actually started. I was just helping him just get through the messages and that, and then we was just chopping it up. And he's like, yeah, you might as well manage me. And then I actually never took it serious like before. Cause I was just like, nah, man, just do my thing, bro. You do your thing. I don't mind just helping out, like just as man them. Then still helping. And he asked me, he kind of said it to me again. He's like, bro, like, yeah, this just work, innit, you know. And then we started working, and we haven't looked back since. And like, yeah, man, like, it's just making great progress and that, and like, proud of his career and proud of what's to come as well.
Yeah, now trust me. And you know what? If you don't know about DJ Lani, popping DJ.
Man.
He does his thing still. I see him doing his thing.
Birthday party this weekend. Him and Shortman as well.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, man, it's lit, man.
It's lit. Unfortunately, I can't be there, but I know everybody's gonna have a good time. I can guarantee it.
100%.
No, that's mad still. That's mad. I can't lie. I respect it, man. I respect it. So, like, when it comes down to, like, other artists, why wouldn't you want to, like, manage them?
I wouldn't say that I don't want to manage them, but, like, you know, when I'm doing something, I want to put my time and effort into it, like, accordingly. So right now, I don't feel like I've done all that I can do for, like, what's on my current plate, you know?
Yeah.
You know, your mum, like, when you was younger, might have said, don't make your eye bigger than your belly, innit?
No, that's
so,
true.
Yeah, like, so, like, what's on my current plate right now, I'm like, yeah, look, this is what I want to work with, this is what I want to focus on. So once I feel like, yeah, this plant has grown to a certain level where I'm like, yeah, it's just blossoming, it's going to continue growing, then I can move on to a next project, you know? So I don't want to go into managing someone and they feel like they've got an absent manager or anything. XYZ.
You know what? That's a good thing you said that, because when I deep it, sometimes I think to myself, I see certain artists, whether it be in the States or in this country, and if you ain't got a proper managerial team or like a system, you won't get the full potential. So 100%. That's blatantly true, innit? Some managers, I even know a certain man, they've had a couple managers and they've said to me, like, my man weren't pulling his weight. He could have done more for me, but because he's had this other artist or this thing going on, he put more time into that person than into what I had going on. And then as soon as he left the person, went independent or started fucking with someone else, then he kind of more blossomed, innit? So 100%. I fully get that aspect still. Boy, you never know. I might have to start managing some people, you know.
Bro, you
get me?
If you got the,
I think I'll be a good manager still.
Bro, if you got the links, so you got the connections for whichever field you want to manage someone in, then, you know, make a move. Innit?
So what? When it comes down to this manager thing as well, are you just on this managing artist, or would you manage, like, I don't know, let's just say there was an actor or something, or someone doing podcasts and all? Because I swear, like, when it comes down to these things, do managers just manage people that do music? Or does an actor have a specific manager, or can a manager manage?
Do you know what, bro?
You can
manage all different things, innit? Like I've got a friend that's good in the boxing field. Like, he's really doing his thing, man. Like, he's definitely going pro this year.
Is it?
Like, and they have managers as well, so you could manage that if you got the links, like, you know, XYZ. I'm not saying I will, but you can manage someone that's doing boxing. You can manage someone that's doing videography, photography. Like, all of these different things, like anyone can really have a manager as long as it's beneficial to both parties, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's true. And it's mainly about the connections, because if you're a manager that's managing someone, you can't push that person in that, you can't put him in through certain doors and whatnot.
Yeah, you got to be able to put them through certain doors. You know, make the production rate up as a artist or whatever their field is, and just make things make sense for them and make their life generally easier as well, and make them excel more. You know, so it's kind of like having a mentor in a sense, kind of, you know, someone to kind of push you and make sure you're doing what you need to do for your career.
No, 100%. No, to see what I'm saying, bro, look, you know what I realized about you as well? You, like, tell the people, how old are you?
24, you know.
You hear that? He's 24. I'm 27, yeah? And you see the way my man chats? You're very articulate with your words. And this is what I'm saying. Because ever since I met you, I've always thought that, like, you know, from young, some people, like, man looked up to certain people, trappers, robbers, certain people as, like, role models, yeah? And sometimes I feel like with black people, we're tunnel vision and we only see that, oh, we can only do this and we can only do that. When there's so many different, especially nowadays, so many different professions that people can do. Yeah. So, like, when it comes down to promotion, when you say that to someone, or when I hear that word, there's men out here promoting their line numbers to cats on the road, when really and truthfully, if they knew someone like you or someone that's in that type of business, I guarantee a lot of people would want to do that, could see that as a job in their future, basically.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Like, you know, like, obviously there's always people in different avenues, innit? You know, I grew up in South London, innit? So I've got a lot of friends that are in different things and doing different things. You know, sometimes that's the life that they grew up in, innit? Unfortunately, so that's the route that they've gone down, innit? They want better for themselves, so they're trying to progress in a certain different way, innit? You get me? Like, no love lost. And yeah, definitely, going off of what you just said as well, Yeah, like 100%. Because when you look at it, like, you know, someone promoting their line or whatever XYZ, you know, like if you're good at promoting your line and getting numbers, then you're probably going to be good at sales and getting marketing.
Yeah, literally.
So like there's like job opportunities where you could be literally going door to door, and then, you know, you might have to get like 10 clients for a week to make 5-6 bills a week, and, you know, some men are making that off their line a week, innit? So it's like, you know.
But then, like, I'll be honest with you, if I was, like, when I actually deep it, when I think about it, there's a couple men that I know that they would actually probably be good promoters because they know a lot of people.
Yeah.
They're like social people. So when it comes down to, like, let's just say, alright, cool. Like, I'm thinking about, like, let's say back in the day, there was a stage where man used to do like bare apartment parties.
Yeah.
You know, like when you have an apartment party, you like,
everyone went.
Everybody went through that little session. You get me?
Nah,
Me personally, when it comes down to that, like,
Definitely.
as I said before, I'm not really a turning up type of guy, and I like to stay in my lane. But when I do like to get lit, prior when I was young, people either go clubbing or they go, they might go to a little shubs or whatever they go to. Like, there was a stage, and the men them know we used to have loads of apartment parties. So let's just say, I don't know, we'll tell the girls or whoever from like a month prior. And then we'll promote it. Yeah. We'll have the place. We'll show them the pictures. Be like, yeah, it's getting lit.
On the notes.
Obviously, we wouldn't get make a flyer, but you know what I'm saying?
We'll be the flyer on the notes, man. You know when you used to write on the notes, so you used to screenshot and post it on Snapchat.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. So in essence, obviously, what you're doing is obviously a way bigger scale. But if certain man was able to do that, and they'll, you know, certain man's apartment parties or certain man's parties, you'll go there and you're seeing, like, bro, where's the girls? What's going on? You get me? Then you hit a next man's party and it's lit. You get me? So
definitely.
Yeah, man. It's a really interesting business still. I can't lie.
No, it's a good business model, you know. Like there's a lot that goes on in it, and there's a lot to do in it. Like, you know, like just got to kind of know your business and know peak season and know off season and that, and know what to put where and when to put it. You know, and know how to kind of promote it to an appealable way to whatever your audience is. But there's all different types of events in it. Like there's commercial events, there's drum and house, there's house events, there's garage events, there's R&B events, there's dancehall events. You know, I even like to say bashment, cause it's not bashment, it's dancehall. But there's dancehall, there's Afrobeats, there's Amapiano now, there's reggae, there's soca, like the list goes on. There's loads of different kind of musical events in it. So, you know, everyone can do something, man.
So cool. You see, with your events, have you partaken in? We see all the like genres of music that you just said. Yeah, have you done all of them, or you just?
No, I haven't done all of them, but I've done quite a fair few of them. You know, and there's quite a few more that I'm looking to conquer, like just in this next space of this next 6 months. You know, the last 2 quarters.
God willing, you will 100%.
Alhamdulillah.
So what like what's the main genre that you kind of like, or you're known for?
Do you know what? Yeah, like I would say dancehall, but at the same time, like my events are quite commercial, you know. So like my events are quite commercial because I play everything in it at my events, innit? So everything plays. You're gonna get some R&B, you're gonna get Afrobeats, you're gonna get soca, you're gonna get dancehall, you're gonna get hip hop, you're gonna get Afrobeats. I don't think I said that. Amapiano, XYZ, and then there will be events that are genre based as well. So I might go throw out an Amapiano event for the Amapiano niche market. I might throw out a dancehall event for the dancehall market, or Afrobeats, or soca event, a hip hop event, an R&B slow jam events for the people that like slow jams, a 90s event for the people that like 90s and 80s music. So all different kind of events, man. You know, so like there's loads of different fields. It's just about knowing what you're doing, really.
No, I hear you still. You must have hosted bare events. When I'm actually deep in it.
Do you know what, man? I've hosted a lot of events. I have hosted a lot of events, but you know, like when I compare it to a couple of my brothers in the industry, you know, that are doing really well for themselves, man, I ain't even done that, man. I ain't even scratched the surface.
Yeah, you ain't touched.
I ain't even scratched the surface, but you know, like we're always trying, always, you know, God willing, just progressing and going forward and getting more.
What are you saying? Have you done any? Have the events only been in England, or have you done like?
No, I've done
overseas.
I've done overseas. That I've had partnerships with like brands and that before as well, and the DJ that I work with, Lani, like we done something in Iron Upper as well.
Okay.
You know, like we've taken it overseas, even weekenders and that, like
Oh, you know what I'm thinking? Obviously, I always have to rep the Ghana thing, the African thing. You get me? Obviously, man's got land, man's got property. Yeah, we might have to host a little. You know what? I ain't never been Ghana for Dirty December, as they call it.
Yeah.
But if someone hosted a mad like venue over there.
Do you know what?
That
Man?
will
Like, there's
do
a
the
lot.
mad thing.
There's a lot that goes on in Ghana, even like just through the industry and opportunities. Like, you know, a couple Ghanaian promoters like spoken to man and like said certain things, and like we've had certain conversations
Yeah.
about that. Like, yeah, like I've actually seen it. Car a lot of people actually go out there, and December is busy. Like it's busy.
crazy,
like, it's busy.
hectic.
Like I think it was not December just gone, but the year before that, Lani was over in Ghana and Nigeria, like, and that was like the first time I saw someone that I like very close with, like, going.
Yeah,
So
go
it's a
over
different
there.
perspective, innit? So like it's busy, like it's
No,
busy,
it's
man.
true. I think people ain't realized. Like, obviously now they realize that it's kind of like it's a tourist attraction, especially at that time, innit?
Yeah.
But like, I think a couple years ago, people didn't really know that.
Yeah,
You
I
get me?
don't feel like people like really rated it as a party attraction kind of like that.
Yeah.
But like I feel like now that Ghana's kind of come up, and you know a lot more people are going there to go there and you know party and that. Yeah, man, you get me. But I'll stick to Jamaica. But, you know, like, I respect it.
What are you saying? Kingston.
Boy, Spanish stuff. But yeah, man.
Okay, what you saying? That's your piece. Oh, and actually, because you never know, you could be from anywhere in the Caribbean. You're from Yard, right?
Yeah, I'm from Jamaica. Yeah,
Fully.
yeah.
Okay.
Both parents are Jamaican and that, but like I got family in country and other places as well. Innit? You get me?
Okay. What? So what? So that means you're not fully Jamaican then?
No. When I say country, I mean like different parts of Jamaica.
Oh,
innit?
okay. Yeah, I get you. To be honest, I've always wanted to go there still.
Yeah, you
But
should, man. You should, man. Like,
My mum always, I think she's gone there. I need to even clarify with her. I think she went there twice or
Yeah.
something. Because one of her best friends, Yardi. So, yeah, and to be honest, I remember she FaceTimed me, showed me that I was jealous. I was in jail them times, and I was thinking, bruv, she was in Runaway Bay. Look,
okay.
that was
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, I know about that.
And it's funny because only recently I found out that Runaway Bay is called Runaway Bay. I thought it was just called that because it's called that. But apparently it's called that because that's where the slaves used to
Yeah,
try and make their escape.
yeah.
That's crazy, isn't it?
There's a lot of history to like the Jamaican culture. That's misperceived and like people don't understand. Like even when that they're talking about music and that like you know it's very interesting, man. Like even like that Bob Marley movie that came out, man. It was a really good movie, man. Like I feel like when that movie came out, anyone that kind of watched it like will understand a bit more about Jamaican culture and how things went and that, like, and the corruption and different things and like why different words are said and that X, Y, Z.
Yeah, no, true. To understand, you gotta indulge and find out what's going on. And
Yeah.
funny enough, when you talk about Bob Marley's a bird that like I grew up heavily listening to his music. So my dad used to bump.
And
See,
I
a lot of African people love this guy, you know.
Bro, do you know it's so crazy, yeah, that Bob Marley's so big, yeah, because like, you know, pause. But like, it's so crazy that Bob Marley's such a iconic artist because like, you know, he died when he was 36, you know.
Yeah, that's
Like,
young, innit?
and he died very young, like very young, like.
That's true. I didn't even deep that, you know.
None of us was born when Bob Marley died, but
And he had
listen,
such an impact on the music industry.
like, bro, like a movie came out about him last year. He died over 40 years ago, and the movie's coming out about him now, like, and he's still such a big icon, and it's crazy. Like when I was in Jamaica, with One Extra, like BBC One Extra, like we actually went to the studio and like the Bob Marley studio, like it was good, like, you know, to see in the studio where he worked and done his stuff and that, like, you know, met Luciano and that, like it was good, like just seeing the surroundings and that, like it was just amazing, innit? Like to see the way that they was kind of creating music. And it's like, yeah, man, like it's different.
No,
man.
he's definitely a legend. And it's funny because when you said that studio, there was obviously people gathering outside and whatnot. When in Grove, there's a studio around the corner from Portobello. I forgot what it's called, but that was one of the first studios he came to in London when he traveled to London. He was recording in London, and to this day, people come, like if I on a hot day you go there right now and you see tourists, they'll take, because it's well known that he came there. In Ghana, when I was in Ghana, I was driving past. I think his wife even still lives there. He's got a yard in Ghana. It's somewhere near Abri. Like his yard banging. He's got the Jamaica flag, got the Ghana flag outside the yard. He just looks. People will go there and take pictures of his yard. You get me? I'm sure Rita Marley still lives there. I'm not too sure, but yeah, man, it's crazy. So look, when it comes down to music as well, what's your? Because obviously I realized that for you to even become a promoter, music has to be a very big thing in your life, innit? You obviously you like music, innit? So what's your take on music? Like what music do you listen to?
It's
What's your
interesting
preference
that you
on
say
music?
that, you know. and like if I didn't say this, a lot of people would call me a capper. When I drive, I don't listen to music, Unless I have people in the car, I might listen to music. I don't actually listen to music. Like I feel like because I've been around music so long now, like like in the clubbing scene and etc. Like I'm listening to music nearly every week. Like when I drive, I like to just have peace and just peace of mind and just think about what I'm going to do and where I'm going. Like I might listen to like an audiobook or something like that, XYZ or whatever, innit? Like sometimes obviously I listen to music, innit? But like to she answered your question, I like R&B. I like R&B.
That's
like,
your main.
I like R&B.
music.
No, my main genre is dancehall, but I like
Okay,
R&B. I like hip hop. You get me? Those are go-to genres. Like I might listen to a bit of couple Afrobeat tunes. Like, but yeah, like dancehall number one. You got your R&B and your hip hop, like old school hip hop though. Mainly.
Yeah, the old, what you saying, the new school stuff is not really hitting.
The new school stuff, I stopped kind of listening to it since secondary school, Like in secondary school, I was more listening to the drill and the Afro swing, like like the Kojo Funds and Mo Saxon and that, like when all of those kind of Afro swinging that I was making and that, and the Krypton Conans, and that, but I don't really listen to like new school hip hop anymore. Like I feel like I'm just more in that old era. Obviously I still hear the songs in it because I'm in the clubbing scene and that, like, but don't really listen to it on a day-to-day basis.
That's mad that you say that, because I was saying to my bedroom the other day that basically that me personally, I don't listen to music unless I'm driving or I'm in the gym. You get me? That's like when I'm in the gym, I have to listen to music. Like to just, I don't know, it just gives me that, the extra edge and that. And then when I'm driving, the only time I'm driving I won't listen to music is if it's late nights. Like I don't know why. Obviously I'm not doing no Kalulu business, but if I'm driving if it's 2 a.m, I can't blast tunes, like bang tunes. You know what I'm saying? But during the day, a nice hot sunny day, I'll be there.
Yeah, I feel like the weather. I feel like the weather and the brightness of the sky has a big impact on like what people do, like generally with their day in it. Like if the weather's kind of gloomy and that, like it will even impact the kind of songs that you listen to. When it's sunny and that, you wanna listen to something upbeat. You wanna listen to something jumpy.
What? That's true, isn't it?
Like you wanna listen to something jumpy, and you're thinking, like, look, man, excited, man, going to the beach or I'm going to this motive or wherever you're going, like you want to listen to something upbeat when it's raining and that changes your music genre, innit?
Funny enough, recently, because obviously I've grown more spiritual, like, and I just, for some, like, not even to put a down on music, but I realized that music, I always say this to people, what you listen to and what comes out of your mouth and the people you surround yourself with creates a very big impact on you, innit? Me personally, that's what I think. So it's like, let me give you an example. YNW Melly, I got murder on my mind. You're it's like you're singing something into your life, basically. I know people might think you know what I'm saying. So I've realized that as I've like trying to get closer to God and go down the, like, you get me, the, you know what I'm saying, the spiritual path, you get me. Obviously I'm a Christian, I big up, I'm an ambassador for Christ, like I'm on this. I realized something, I just had like a conviction the other day. Something told me, stop listening to worldly music or secular music, as they say, and I just listen to gospel music or positive music, like music that is like, when I deeped it, I'll go to the gym and I'll listen to my 2 favorite artists to listen to the gym was AR Rab and King Von. I'm listening to what they're saying. When you actually break down and listen to their lyrics, you're thinking, bro, they're just talking about murder, about this, about that, and I feel like it's not really good for your mind, because when you listen to that type of music, you're thinking,
sets you in a certain,
you know what I'm saying? And it's just like talking as well. If I always say to people, if you wake up and you say, let's say you ain't really got that much money, but you say, oh, I'm broke, my life's shit, I feel this, I feel that, your life's gonna keep on going down you know what I'm saying, a bad rut. But if you wake up, regardless of the situation, you say, look, I'm blessed. You thank, a lot of people don't thank God or are not even like appreciative of things that they got. Some people wake up, they can't move. Yeah. They got disease, they got this. Most people, we wake up, we're fine. We're not in Palestine, we're not getting blown up, we're not in here, we're not, you know what I'm saying? Man. So that's why I always say that, like, dumb 3 things are very important, innit? But me personally, I stopped listening to kind of secular music. Yeah. I'm just listening to like gospel music. But yeah, man, the music thing, it's an interesting topic. And it's funny enough, I wanted to ask you a question. Yeah. Because right now, like, in the music scene, I feel like everybody's dissing each other. I swear that, like, even though I don't listen to, like, you can't help it. When you go on, like, your gram or your socials, you'll hear certain things. A man's calling me and be like, what you hear? Chris Brown dissing Quavo dissing him. We got Drake. Like right now in this era, bare man are dissing each other.
Yeah, man, that Drake beef
It's crazy.
and Kendrick, iconic, you know. Like
I can't lie though.
iconic.
Kendrick, like imagine this, yeah. I was with a couple of my niggas the other day, and they was acting like, blood, trust me, because they know I don't listen to like worldly music no more. They're like, look, I beg you, just listen to this. He put on the Kendrick thing, and I was like, ooh, it's like kind of like the man that got up started doing the crip walk, and I was like, ooh, what's going on?
Yeah, Kendrick, man, like he's, I think he just murdered Drake.
Yeah, what you saying? Drake lost.
Bro, Drake never lost. He got obliterated.
I only heard that one tune, but I heard there's bare tunes.
Yeah, he got obliterated, murdered, and stepped on. Like, I'm not even like I said, I'm not a big hip hop fan.
Yeah, you don't really.
Whatever.
Well, not
like,
new school hip hop,
like,
anyway.
Yeah, like my brethren was just like, yo, bro, you need to listen to this. Need to listen to this. Now listen to the Kendrick songs. I was like, bro, it's crazy. Like listen to everything that he's saying, and then like when I listen to Drake's response, it's like it's just not hitting. Like, it's just not hitting. And then you got Kendrick here making club bangers. They not like us. They not like us. Like,
what are you saying?
And you hear everyone in the club playing it. Like, it's just crazy.
But
Like,
you know what's funny? Why they beefing? Like I actually don't know nothing,
bro. I don't know why they're beefing. I honestly
I heard they didn't like each other for years.
I don't know.
I've
Like,
heard they've never fucked with each other.
The way that Kendrick raps about him, I believe that he didn't like him for years. Like,
That's what a man told me. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Like, but I feel like a lot of artists like have their disagreements and that. Like, you know, everyone wants to be the bigger artist, innit? You know, so like they're gonna have their disagreements. Obviously, there's a lot of artists that are very nice artists as well, and that do work together as well. Like, it's good, innit? Like, you know. But however, you know, the way that music is, often the way that music actually blows up and becomes better and gets better is through beef.
You know what?
It's through beef.
Someone
like,
blatantly said that to me the other day, because you know me, I'm on this positive thing. I'm saying, blood, why can't man like not basically make tunes and not diss each other? Yeah, but then it's true what you're saying, because when you like, even down to like what Biggie and Tupac,
bro,
they're
still
songs.
play to today.
To this day, you listen to it, be like,
today. Yeah, like, bro, like them songs are
iconic, innit?
Yeah, like even like Cartel versus Movado, that is like moments in history, bro. Like them songs are played back for back in the shops when you're partying, and like you get me, like it's a good set, because like that beef was crazy. Like the government has to get involved to stop them, make them shake hands with XYZ, and like even at like there's a festival called Sting, like Cartel and Movado going back to back, man. Them moments there are crazy.
Legendary.
Like, even though it was beef and whatever XYZ, I'm happy that it kind of stayed lyrical on a media kind of scale, and it obviously caused there's some things that went behind back doors XYZ probably in it, you know. But like on a media scale, like it was good publicity for the dancehall scene. Like it showed like musical talent and the way to put together lyrics and that XYZ, and also like, you know, a lot of times it ended up making the artists actually produce some great songs after, and just go on to kind of build that legacy even more. You know, like Movado, look, he's coming over to England first time in how long? Like, I don't even know. First time in how long? So like, yeah, like iconic moments, man. Movado won't even make tunes like that again.
Yeah, it's true, isn't it?
They won't make tunes like that again. But music carries, isn't it? You know, music is something that can kind of never die.
No, definitely.
You know, like you got the man that have their CDs and that used to spin their CDs and all of that, man. And their music still carries. It will still get played on the record book.
No, it's true. It's true what you said. No, music definitely would never die. It gets, bro, people that are dead and gone, and you'll be still listening to that song for how long? Even look at Bob Marley.
Yeah, Bob Marley, definitely, man.
All bare different artists that passed, Michael Jackson, all these different artists. Their tunes will still get bumped to this day.
You might get a red card for that one. Yeah.
No, but come on, man.
Nah, he's an icon.
Bro,
like he made
you
some.
You can't look. I'm not even bigging up this secular music thing, but when you come into the greats of the greats, he is of his genre of music. What do they call his genre of music? Pop. I don't like that name, man.
I think it is pop, innit? But like,
innit, why is it called pop?
I don't know.
Popping? What's going on? Innit?
I don't know.
But he's, bro, regardless of the name is Fugazi or not, I think he's the top man when it comes to that thing. You get me?
Yeah, he's definitely up there, you know.
Billie Jean is not my love. She was just a girl. They say I was the one.
Some man I make you sing.
Nah, come on, man. But that tune's hey, you see that tune?
Nah, it's a good
I can
tune,
listen
man.
to that now, you know.
No, it's a good tune. It's a good tune. Obviously, I can't respect the things that come out about him, but yeah, like
but
it's a good tune, man.
You know
like,
what?
His music is really good, like really, really good. Like I can't fault the music. Him and a couple others in the industry as well. Like you can't fault their music. Their music is second.
But what I was gonna say is, if you cool, there's a lot of allegations out here.
Yeah.
Especially in this day and age. What obviously, you know, when something's just in your face and you've got the facts and it's kind of like undisputable, fair enough. But I don't like to just be like, oh yeah, this and that. I don't know. When it comes down to MJ and what he was doing, all that, I'll be honest, I don't believe all of that. Only God knows. Only He knows. The little you and God. You get me? I don't know about whatever fuckery what else he was doing, but that's like the main thing, innit? You get me? But even when it comes down to Diddy, like obviously type of aspect, it's a bit like.
Do you know what? Do you know why I can't rate Diddy? Like, and I'll give him zero respect. But I seen you hit a woman, you know, like, and drag a woman and kick her.
You know what's funny? I ain't even seen it, but I heard it's appalling.
Like it's horrible, man. Like it's horrible. I can't respect that in any.
And that's something that's actually happened.
Yeah, like,
and that's why he made some little apology.
Yeah, he made an apology, and to me that apology is just like, bro, it's just bullshit. Like you're apologizing. How many years later? Why are you apologizing? Because it came out in the media. Like, come on, man, come off it, man. You weren't sorry when you was dragging the girl up. But you see him. I
actually kind of do believe that all the stuff that they're saying about him. Boy, obviously, I kind of like believe it. I'll be honest.
The stuff that they're saying about him and like the way that it's kind of like being shown and portrayed, like it looks very realistic, innit? You know, they always say innocent until proven guilty, but that looks realistic, innit? It looks realistic, and it's like certain things that he's denied, and then, you know, it's come out, and then as that video's come out, other people are saying other things and kind of got the confidence to step forward. Cause, you know, in this day and age, like, you know, women, like, a lot of stuff actually happens to women.
No, of course.
And they don't
feel comfortable.
They're not prepared and like comfortable enough to actually come out and say it. But when it comes out via another individual, like, there's, oh, he done that to her too, you know, and then they fall out, like, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's crazy still. You know what, man? Obviously, as I said, it's between them, it's between God, all the allegations, boy. But everybody out here that's doing fugazi stuff, the truth always comes out. And man can't respect all of this. Yeah. They were the mad stuff, innit? So to stay in your lane, I'm in a different lane. I'm on the narrow path, you're on the wide path. Fugazi thing, innit? But cool, back to the aspect of like dissing and beef and that. Cool, because obviously you said dancehall's your number one, yeah?
Yeah.
And obviously, I'll be honest with you. When I was listening to worldly music, I'm af, but I was a Trini bad legend. The man them, like, I'll be honest with you, that's my type of music, innit? Like, don't get to I was listening to Yard. I think when it comes to Yardy artists, what's my man? What's his name? Is it Pablo YG?
Oh yeah, Pablo.
What's that other you as well?
Yeah, he's good.
What's that guy, man? His name's something like 4 something. Forgot 480 or 420 something.
450.
Yeah, that's
480, 420.
Yeah, 450.
That threw me off so much, man. 480. I mean, what are you talking about?
I'm sure someone knows me for it. You know, wait, fuck up for that. Yeah, 450. Yeah, he's hard. Yeah, but like, there's very different artists that I find hard. But what's it called?
You find the bear?
Come on, man.
Crazy,
you know what's funny? I saw you looking in the peripheral vision. I said, oh, this guy's gonna start chatting. But you know what I mean. And about Yardy. Yardy's always on his wife for that thing.
I don't know what you mean still.
Alright, cool. Well, they are good at making music and releasing music,
They are.
But Trinidad, I can't lie, that was my type of music, innit? But their beef is like, I feel like dancehall beef. When it comes down to like rap beef, I don't know about all the. Like, I think in the music industry, it's just rap, and dancehall, innit? What other genres beef? You don't really see any genres like these singers ain't beef.
Well,
like,
it depends what you're classing as rapper. Are you putting like grime under that and drill and that as well?
Alright, cool, yeah, because that all stems from rap, innit?
Yeah.
Even though they have it's a little sub-genre, but I'll be honest with you, when it comes down to all this dissing, especially the UK thing, don't let me get started on these UK artists, because there's a couple UK artists out right now chatting shit, yeah, but we'll just, you're not on nothing, that's what I'm gonna say, you're not on nothing, and the streets know. The streets know who's verified. So when I'm out here chatting shit and doing all of that talking, it don't make sense. Stay in your lane. Because we really know what was going on. Please. But yeah, let's go back to the positivity.
I'm crying, man.
So cool. Now I'm all thrown off. So cool. Yeah. When it comes down to like dancehall and rap, dancehall beef is more serious. Like you would think that someone I don't know about what's going on. Because when people just listen to music and they're hearing this and this that, they don't really know what's going on. Because when I was indulging in the Trinidad music, and I actually go so cool, the most kind of famous beef with them, I think, is like the Six and furthermore, I swear that man they linked up with a couple Yard youths as well, innit? Because I swear what's Chronic Law? I swear he's under that type of banner, no? Like some of them like fuck with each other, innit?
I know under 6. So.
But so like the Trinidad youths, 6 and 7, it's like a numbers thing. The man had beef, yeah, bro. Lyrically, like two main artists, or there's a couple main artists from these man's block, wherever they're from. They're hard and they're dissing each other. The disses are wild, but in the streets, man are the way man are dying.
No,
And,
it's serious,
and
it's serious,
rappers
it's
are
serious,
like
it's
you know how
serious.
sometimes the artists they're not dying, and maybe they're
Cody,
couple associates. The rappers are dying.
Yeah.
Like on a mad thing. I'll be honest. Like
Yeah, no, it's crazy, man. Like, I can't even think of the artist's name right now, innit? But yeah, like through the beef that he was in, literally he got shot, and yeah, like he's not even the same again. Like, but he still makes music and that. Like, obviously that's a blessing in itself that he's able to still make music. And yeah, like the beef is serious sometimes in dancehall, 100%. Like people die, you know. Like, and it's really sad, innit? You get me? Like, obviously, like we like the good music and that. But you know, I don't really want to see people die.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why when it comes down to like, forget about Drake and Kendrick, cause they're not beating no corn and all of that bullshit. But when it comes down to like the aspect of like dissing each other in like dance or rap and people, I don't know, getting killed or smoked or whatever's happening to them, that's the aspect of the thing that's like, do you really have to be especially when beef is not, you know how some man have actually had beef. They had beef before they was ever rapping. That's real beef. And a certain man just, I don't know, it's either over a girl or man just, I don't know, it's over some bullshit. And then
do you know what?
now corn's flying.
Like, unless you're like proper in there and like you're friends with the person or whatever, like you're never really gonna know what it's over, innit? Because the social media is gonna always put out, yeah, you know, this person and this person beef because this person went half an hour of a studio time or whatever, some rubbish or whatever. You get me? Like, so you're never really gonna know what it's about, innit? But yeah, man, it's like it's sad, innit? You get me? Like, it produces good music, but like I like lyrical wars. I do like the lyrical wars. I do like the lyrical wars, but I like it when it's safe lyrical wars, man.
No,
like,
trust me, man. No, trust me. It's true though. When it comes down to all the music stuff, when there's a bit of animosity, when men are clashing and whatnot, it's like like even down to like the verses. You know the verses thing, what they do in America.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I would never forget when I saw Gucci and Young Jeezy do that. I thought, oh my! You see that one there? That was insane. I couldn't believe it.
Nah, serious.
Gucci.
Man.
Oh my! I said this guy, bro.
It's serious, man. It's serious, man. Like, you know, like music is such a powerful thing. Like, it's such a powerful thing. Like, and it can really bring people together, and you know, like you be in a studio, like making music, like just bopping your head to a beat, like. Hey, you get me, like enjoying the music and just enjoying the vibe, and like it's really good, man. Like, it's really good, man. I like what music can do for people.
No, it's true because there's a good aspect of it. Like I've obviously a lot of my brethren are musicians, and I've been in the studio and great songs have come out of that studio session. It's like you're there because you're it's a part of history, and then going fast forward into with other people, it could turn into something where it can incite violence or whatnot. So it's kind of like it's a two-sided coin. You get me? It's a bit crazy.
I feel like that's life, innit? You know, it's just there's two sides of the coin in life all the time. You know, like all aspects, innit? You know, like even if you think about politics and that, man. You know, when you don't do your job, they take you off your job. Like,
you know, it's true, innit?
Like, and there's corruption in the government and that. Like, people can be feeble to it or whatever or not. Like, man, like, come on, man. Just be realistic, innit?
No, it's true. That's what I'm saying. The boy stands, you know, talking nothing but sense. Big man thing when it comes to events, politics, dancehall, beefs, every type of, you get me, rascal thing.
Bro, education's just important, innit? And like, you know, like anyone can educate you, man. Like people around you, like people that you converse with, people that you talk to, like it might be someone that you walk past every day, might be the man in the shop that sells you something, innit? Like, you can learn from anyone, innit?
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why it's always good to network.
Knowledge is
have
100%
conversations
key.
with people.
Knowledge is 100% key. You know what's funny, yeah? Because I didn't even ask you. Did you, like, prior to you even hosting events or getting into this line of work, yeah, did you, like, what did you do in school? Like, did you do, like, because you know, like, I'm getting that vibe of you that you've done, like, a business course or something.
I done business studies when I was in sixth form.
See, spirit of discernment. Smart guy.
Yeah. I done business studies when I was in sixth form. That was my, like, best subject.
Okay.
And then I was meant to go uni, you know. I was meant to go, but I never ended up going. I just kind of took my own path from there. Started like doing started working, you know, a couple jobs and that. Started like traffic management, and then I ended up doing some real estate.
Okay.
And then real estate, through like real estate, I started doing my events and that, and then I ended up actually getting fired from real estate, you know.
That was it.
Yeah, like I ended up getting fired from real estate. Got fired from real estate. Why? And then, cause you know what, I was doing the events and I was so focused. Like I was really good at real estate.
Okay, so at the time, that's when you first started. When you started the event stuff.
But I was really good at real estate, and then like I was just like I was unfocused. I was taking time off and that, like you know, I went to this party weekend and this that, and then I had all this time off. But I was so good at my job, but I became so unfocused. It was like they had to let me go, but it's kind of funny because like when they let me go, they had no properties to let anyway. So
it's like, bro,
I didn't really know what I needed to do with it. You get me, like, but yeah, like, and then like after that, I was just doing like traffic management and events, and then COVID came, and then came out of COVID. I broke my.
That must have been I just even forgot about that. That must have been a mad thing for events, isn't it?
It was, you know, like for events, it was a very hard time period. Like it really showed like creative spirit and that, like. To make an event interesting, because remember people couldn't stand up and you had rule of six and these things and that, and venues had to arrange their venues in a certain ways, and like an event could be cancelled literally an hour before because someone might have said, I tested positive for COVID, now the whole staff can't come in, they can't get staff within an hour, like you know, like it was a crazy time for events. It was a very difficult time to overcome, and when we eventually came out, like you know, like a lot of promoters kind of didn't go back because you know you got a new life now essentially, because it was a long time.
Some
people might have had kids in that point, moved different country because you know it was making sense or whatever. Like whatever you like, your new living situation was, like it was difficult, man. It's difficult, and even in lockdown, I broke my ankle in lockdown, man.
Was it?
Yeah, I broke my ankle, had an operation, everything, like different, like.
Well, how did you break your ankle, man?
But hey, do you know what? I was at paintballing. One of my brother's birthdays, and I thought it was going to be outside, so I wore like worker boots, innit?
Okay.
I was thinking, it's going to be muddy, like this makes sense, innit? It was indoors. When I got inside, like we didn't go outside, like you know, before you go through the doors and usually go outside. We didn't do that. We went inside, and I was like, you know what, just calm in it. Let me swear them, innit? Running in the boots, and then tripped over. But the boots are. They're obviously they're strong firm boots.
I know. So what you clipped at the side?
Yeah.
Like.
So but the boot stayed up. My ankle cut, and then like I tried to get up and walk. I couldn't walk. Brethren had to drive me home, and I was like, nah, it's just a sprain. Next day it's still hurting. Gone to the hospital. Yeah, this shit's broken. You're gonna have to have an operation. Yeah, and then had the operation. I was off my feet for like a year.
A year?
Yeah, had to relearn how to walk. You know.
It's like that. Yeah,
physio, everything.
That's
man.
mad.
Like, it was a long process, man. But you know, like we've overcome it now, and like it was only like late 2022 into 2023 where I started properly getting mobility back in my ankle like that. And it's only this year that I've actually started like running again. Cause I used to be quite fast before I broke my ankle.
Is it?
Yeah, like really fast, man. But you know. Things happen, man.
So it go. You get me? You pattern now. You obviously look. You see this guy? I'll be in the gym with this guy sometimes, and he's doing his thing as well, isn't it? So
try, man.
Me? And I wouldn't. That's mad because now that you just told me that, I would have never even thought of that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, it was a long time, man. It was a long time.
And funny enough that you said about spraining your ankle. One time I sprained my ankle, and the opposite was I thought it was broken, and I went to the A&E and they said, it's a sprain. Calm. I was on crutches. So imagine if it was actually broken. I would have been out of action for a year.
Yeah, because obviously, like it's like the operation. You have to let it heal first. You know, XYZ. Keep it elevated. Keep icing it. Then you have to really learn how to walk and that. Like, and then you haven't got the same mobility, and then because you've been relying on this leg so much, this leg becomes
that's stronger, innit?
like, you get me, like this leg you have to balance it out again, and then it hurts as well. Like I got metal plates in there, like it's painful, like all of these things and that, like.
What, still to now, or?
Yeah, sometimes, innit, but like.
No, but I'm saying, I'm talking about the metal plates.
Yeah, occasionally.
Is it still there?
Yeah, it's still
Okay,
there.
so if you was to go through like a metal detector, it's going off.
No.
What? So no.
No.
That's like Kanye West when he had that metal thing in his jaw when he's going through places.
He must have bare metal. I got some metal, some string in it. You get me? I ain't got that much metal with it. You get me? And there ain't no alarm bells going off at no airport for me.
That would be annoying still.
No, it would be still. Like I have thought about it though. You get me? Like I did actually ask them, and they said no, it won't go off or nothing like that. Innit? You get me? But sometimes when it goes off, I'm like, pockets are empty. Is this just random or is it? You never know, innit? You never know, man. You never know, but you know, we move, man. We move.
Nah, do you know what, man? Nah, that's mad still. Do you know what? I see what you do. I respect it, man. I swear down. I love that. I love what you do still. And I can tell that you're passionate about what you do. And I always say when someone has an occupation, they need to be like some people, like I even chat to bedrooms, they do jobs and they're just like, they can't wait to go home and they're just sick and tired of it. You know what I'm saying? But when you're proper involved in something and you're passionate about it and you enjoy what you do, one, you do it 10 times better and it's not really like, because like, do you see what you do as work?
To a certain degree, yeah, obviously I see it as work, but like there's a lot of enjoyment in it. Like, you know, like I enjoy seeing like what my work ethic has done to get an event to a certain space, to build a brand to a certain space. Like I enjoy seeing it in it. Like, you know, obviously it's still work in a sense, you know, but like I'm very passionate about it, so it makes it easier to do it. Yeah. You know, so like it's not like I'm getting up. Like when I was working at real estate, as much as I enjoyed real estate and letting the properties and that, like, you know, I was more there for like experience and knowledge because I wanted to learn about real estate. Yeah. But like it was long to get up to go to real estate. It was long. Like I was getting up 8 o'clock. Get ready, go to real estate. So even 7:30 get up, go to real estate. Like it's long, man. You know, it wasn't something I wanted to do.
Is that something that you would like? Cool, because obviously you're an entrepreneur, so you do obviously managing events. You probably do. There's probably if we could talk for days, you probably. I know you do some other stuff.
Yeah.
You get me. So is real estate something that you would wanna get into? Like, let's just say you was a millionaire, multi-millionaire now. Yeah. Would you buy properties, do them up, sell it?
You want to get into that type of stuff? Property is definitely a future goal, 100%. It's definitely a future goal. So like, like it's definitely something I look into. Like sometimes I go to like little events, like XYZ. Like, you know, like there's a couple courses that I've actually taken and like read about XYZ. But like when I did take them, I wasn't as serious as I was now. So kind of do want to go into more of those and, you know, meeting people and networking and, you know, just learning more about properties. Okay. So that I can get into that when I am good at it.
In this country or like abroad?
Obviously I would do a little bit in this country because I do live here. But typically
you might want to move when the bag's
in the future,
right.
in the future. But typically, I do want to do it abroad because I feel like it's a more lucrative business abroad.
You know, definitely. And even talking about even moving abroad, where would you like, if let's just say you was all your goals are done, your business is booming, everything's just running smooth, would you want to live here or where would you want to live?
I don't know, you know, like Jamaica. You know, Jamaica's always going to be on the cards. But like, let's take out Jamaica, for example. If I was to take out Jamaica, I'm not sure, you know, like I've always thought about Dubai, but I feel like that's just because it's tax free.
No, I feel you.
I don't know, you know.
It's a good selling point.
I don't know. What about you?
Boy, you know what it is? I've always said, that my base of like, so cool. My main accommodation would be in Ghana, because the way man live in Ghana, it's funny enough. My mom always says to me that she wouldn't want to live back in Ghana. Remember, she was born there, but she wouldn't want to go back there and live there fully. I reckon I could live there for the rest of my life.
How long have you been over there? Like time periods? Like have you been over there like for a time period of 3 months? 6 months?
When I was young, funny enough, last year I basically I didn't go Ghana for like, I think it was like 17, 18 years. Then I went back last year, and obviously that's a big difference from when I last went back there, innit? So cool. Gone there, stayed for a month, and just in that month I was thinking to myself, if I was rich right now, I would definitely, I wouldn't stay there forever, like not go nowhere. Obviously I would travel, innit? I would love to have a house in England, I don't know, Bali, Thailand, here,
Bali's
wherever.
nice, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, Bali's nice.
Trust me, we're going out there. Who knows? Stands might
Bali's
with me when I start going or doing all the mad vlogs. But trust me, Bali is gonna see LUGAVELZ.
No, it's a nice country, man.
But yeah, it's like I would definitely just live in Ghana, but I would obviously want houses in different places, innit? But I think Ghana is just where my heart is. Just wake up in the morning, the sun is just beating. It's
Feels
just
like home.
yeah, man. It's just
Yeah.
and I'll be real. If you've got money, you're living good.
I know, man.
You
I
get
know.
me?
I see, like, when I see people go out there, like people that I know that are Ghanaian friends and that, like XYZ, like they really enjoy themselves out there. Like,
And funny enough, a lot of Yardies live in Ghana. Yeah. A lot of Jamaicans live there. You get me?
it's crazy.
They compare it like even my mum's Yardie brethren compared it like there's a big like it's basically similar apart from obviously Jamaica. Everywhere you go, it's an island. You're gonna see the sea. Ghana, you could have to be in Accra, the southern part, to see the sea, and that's all the beaches are. Because it's a big country, innit?
Yeah.
Some people even take planes to go up to the northern region, innit?
Oh,
So
good.
yeah, so
Yes.
yeah, man. I feel like obviously I'm a summer baby, innit? So I feel like I
Yeah.
need to be in the heat. You get me? I don't want to be living in no cold country. You get me? In England, this weather is a bit temperamental, man.
Bro.
It's jarring. I swear down. One day it's sunny, it's 21 degrees. The next day it's rain, it's 10
Ain't the word.
degrees. Like, what's going on? What type of summer is this? You get me? So
Some
Ghana-
soon start.
Ghana's where my heart is at, man.
Nah,
That's me personally. I'll be honest. So cool. Another thing I was gonna ask you as well, yeah. When it comes to events, because I know, because when I deep it, yeah, there's a lot of nyash in them events, you know. So chat to me. I know, like as a events promoter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they must be on your thing. You get me? They must be. Well, does it get a bit of perks? They know who you are. When you step in the building, they know who you
Do
are.
you know what? Yeah, I feel like it depends on what kind of promoter you are, you know, like, or event organizer you are. Like, if you're an event organizer, like that, it's quite in the background works XYZ, then like, you know, like people might not know who you are at all, and you'll be the organizer, innit? Like, if you're not the face of your brand, then no one knows who you are. And if you're the face of your brand, then yeah, you know, like there's a lot of girls in the industry. Like, there's people that, you know, might be interested in you because of your position in it. But I feel like that's just anywhere in the working world, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
You know,
plain
like,
true, innit?
you know, they're interested in you because of your position and that, you know. But me, I like to keep myself to myself, you know. I like to keep myself to myself.
My guy, you know.
I like to keep myself to myself, innit, you know.
Well, obviously, you must do a lot of mingling.
No,
No?
not really, you know, because like, at my events, I'm quite
Well, you're a shy
situated.
person.
No, it's
No, you're not
I'm
shy,
I'm
but
not
you're
shy.
reserved.
I'm reserved.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
reserved and situated at my events, innit? Like,
Mm.
so like, you know, I get there at a certain time, like, so like, if you don't know that's my event, then you're not gonna know it's my event.
Okay,
Because I get there at a certain time, I'm situated, I'm chilling, doing something XYZ, and I'll probably be running the event and that, like XYZ, like, you know, like the way that I look at it is like, you know, like it's a business, isn't it? So
Don't
if,
miss business with pleasure.
yeah, 100%. And if you know, if you like, as the event organizer, start liaising with your customers and start, you know, having fun with your customers and that, guess what? Them customers ain't gonna return, you know.
No.
They're not gonna return, and guess what? They're gonna want free tickets as well. So like,
especially black people.
like so for me, it's just never made sense in it. Like, you know, like I'm just gonna keep myself to myself. I'm gonna let the people that come to my events and support my events and have fun and enjoy it, and then the people that I bring together as a unit, you know, you lot can meet your people there and go off and have your fun and get into your relationships and find love. You get me? But me, I'm gonna stay over here, and you get me. Just catch yourself on my Instagram, innit?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Sometimes my mind wanders off here, but I just that brought something to my mind. So cool. But because I wanted to ask you this, so like, obviously you keep yourself reserved. You're not really paying attention to the nyash, even though the nyash might be looking incredible. Is there must have been like a one event or just in general where, you know, I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I'm somewhere and I'm like, boy, like I'm not doing nothing. I'm not gonna chat to the girl, whatnot, because I'm focused on what I need to do. But I have to like stop and be like, bruv, God, that woman that I just saw was a perfection of beauty that you created. Like, sometimes I even think, where's that? The only thing that comes to mind is I wonder where she's from. I don't even want to know nothing about her. I just wonder what country she's from. But like in event, there must be like a one girl that you've seen, the back says just moving swift, and you're like, what? Who's that?
Yeah. Definitely. Like, I can think back to a situation a couple of years ago. Started booking with my DJ. Like, yeah, yeah, man. Like,
So yeah, man.
yeah,
I was reminiscing.
It was heartbreaking, and I was like, yeah, like, her, okay, yeah.
But it weren't worth, or it weren't, because you're so businessman. You're not gonna think, oh, I need to chat to her.
Oh no, I did.
Oh.
No, I did.
My boy.
I did. I can't lie.
Yo.
I did. Like, yeah, I was at a booking with my DJ, and then yeah, like was at like a certain like kind of party XYZ, you know. And then yeah, like saw her, and I was like, yeah,
Good food.
yeah, like, you know, yeah. But like obviously, like, you know,
You're saying
over the years,
it was your planting to your rice and peas, rude boy.
Over the years, like, you know, you've been in the industry. When you first get into the industry, you're a bit more excited, XYZ. Like, you might speak to people, XYZ. But yeah, like, you know, like now since I've grown up and that, like, yeah, just relax. But yeah, like obviously everyone has their situations, innit? And like, yeah, sometimes some of the man them I see them, you know, they're like, hey, yeah, boom, you know, I see them man them having that fun, innit? You get me? Like, yeah, man. You get me?
You know what? I know if I ever go to one of your events, I know my head's gonna be on a swivel. I'm gonna be like, oh shit, who's that?
Don't break your
babes.
neck. Don't break your neck, man. You get me?
Nah, man. No, that's crazy. Still, that's crazy. So what? So alright, cool. Sticking on the the Nyash topic. What is your like type? What's your? Everybody has their type, innit? What's your like?
Slim, thick. I like natural hair, man.
You don't. Who wants a gal with weave?
I like natural hair. Like, I love it. Like, yeah, that's me, man.
I feel like I'm sensing like a kind of like, because I feel like you're on this yardy, coolie type of vibe. Them type of gal with the nice hair.
Yeah, you're like
golden and Caribbean.
like yardy, coolie kind of vibes. Nice hair. Like, you don't have to be fully yardy, whatever XYZ. But yeah, like yardy, coolie, nice hair.
Chinese people have nice hair, so
Slim. You know,
Su Young.
Obviously, I don't discriminate, innit? You get me? Everyone's beautiful in their own way, innit? You get me? Like, but I haven't really come across a Chinese that I've engaged with in my life.
I know. I love the way you say things. I said it so, you know what I'm saying, sophisticated.
Yeah.
So you say you ain't really fuck with. You ain't seen her like a nice special fried rice you want to take home and that.
Nah. No. That's not really my flavor, innit?
Yeah, I hear you still.
I'm more into like brown skin suspect girls.
But this is what I'm saying, because like obviously you mainly host, obviously not mainly host dancehall events, but obviously I feel like the type of girl that you want to see might be, you get me, moving through your event, no?
Yeah, potentially, man. But
I don't see no Chinese girls going to dancehall parties.
This is gonna sound really like hypocritical,
right.
But I couldn't date someone that's a raver, you know.
And you know why it's funny? Because you know how I said my mind wanders off? That's what I was going to ask you. I was going to say, because remember, you was talking about people like finding, I don't know, their girlfriend at your...
Yeah.
Do you think, obviously, now that you just said you wouldn't find, obviously, like a girl at your event, but do you think that it's a wise option for a man to find a girl at an event? Because especially when I think of dancehall events, you know what I think of when it comes to yardy, like, the bashment events? A skinny brer on top of the speaker,
jumping,
diving into the boots and going crazy, doing some mad. You get me?
Yeah. For me personally, nah. Like I couldn't date a raver, innit? Like I couldn't date a girl that wants to go out every single week.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Imagine that girl at your event. That's the only event she's been to, basically. You know what I'm saying? You won't know until you.
Nah, yeah. You won't know until you won't know until you engage. 100%. Like. But I couldn't date a raver, but yeah, like, obviously if it's a one-off event, like, and let's say somehow me and that person interacted, then yeah, that's different, innit? But yeah, like, generally, like, ravers, nah, but like, a raver and a raver can date. Like, I've seen some great couples that are, you know, ravers, and they just go to the party together, they're outside every week together, and they're doing their thing, innit? You get me? I've seen some successful relationships, man. Big up them, man. You get me? But me, nah, I ain't even.
I feel like you want or you need a very, because obviously I can tell you're very career driven. You're, you know what I'm saying, like you're a busy person. You need a woman that is maybe not as like driven as you, or doing so much things as you, but you need a woman that is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
obviously you couldn't be dating no bum, basically. That's what I'm saying, innit?
Yeah, like
because certain men that do their thing, they might want a girl to just chill at home and just rely on.
No,
like,
I
are you
couldn't-
old fashioned like that? Like, what
No,
type of
no,
guy
no.
are you? Were
No,
you
no,
putting
like-
all the stacks in her pocket? Or
No,
you do your own
like, so
steps?
like, I don't mind providing for my woman, but like, I don't want to date a bum in it. Like, I could date someone that's trying, but I don't want to date a bum in it. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like,
Yeah.
I can't date someone with no ambition or drive,
Yeah,
and that. Like, this
exactly,
goes
yeah.
back to what we was talking about. Like, the environments that you're in are very impactful on like your mindset. So if I'm dating a bum, then I'm gonna be more of a bum.
Yeah,
But
she's
I
gonna-
ain't gonna want to work. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
want to do this. Oh, babe, let's lie in the bed today.
Yeah,
you get
that's
me? Like,
true.
that's not gonna work for me. I need to date a woman that's like
That's comfortable with you going out doing your thing and pushing you to do it. You might be saying,
yeah,
oh,
like,
there's
and then
a little project I want to be working on. Yeah,
her as well. Like, I want a woman to have a career and ambitions and that. Like, I'll help her push her career as well in any way that I can. Like, literally, man. Like, I like to see powerful women doing their thing as well, man. Like, it's nice, man. You get me?
No, it's 100%. You get me? Woman, like male, everybody that's positively doing their thing and just ambitious and just focusing on what they have to do to benefit their family and become successful. I respect that and I love that. You know what I'm saying? Because really and truthfully, that's what we need to do, man. We need to be. I'm a very proactive person, innit? I can't just sit down and do nothing. Like, if I was rich and I had all the money in the world, I couldn't just sit down and do. You know what I'm saying? I would have to do something. You know what I'm saying? Some people are different, innit?
Bro, sitting down and doing nothing gets boring, man. It's like, come on, man. Let's at least do something productive for the day.
It's work, man.
Let's do something, innit? You know, like, yeah, I couldn't sit down and do nothing, keeper, man. It's not my sport, man.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying, man. We're go-getters. That's what we are. That's what we do.
Yeah.
You get me?
That's it, my bro.
And you know what, my brother? You see you, as I said before, I feel like to the young youths growing up, yeah, you're like a very good role model. You get
I
me?
appreciate that, man.
So,
It's nice,
like,
bro.
So to like the young people that's listening, or to anyone that they might not be wanting to get involved in promoting, but they don't know what business avenue to go down or whatnot. What advice could you like give to them, or what advice would you have want when you was younger, or even if you didn't need advice? Because I feel like you didn't need advice, you just do your thing. What do you reckon kids need to hear nowadays?
Invest in books, invest in a mentor, and just like really have a positive mental attitude, and like positive words of affirmation.
Yeah, I
like
love that.
maybe
100%.
And personal development and stuff like that, and go to networking events, man. Find someone that you find interesting and study what they're doing and learn from them, man. Like, that is something that I done at a young age, innit? Like, the network market really helped me kind of open up my mindset and understand things in the business aspects and how I can excel, and just like how utilizing people and around you can actually help you excel and help them excel as well. Like, utilization is key, man.
See, bruv, words from the wise should be enough, and those was very wise words. So,
come on, man.
bruv, I hope anyone that's listening really heard that, because that is some real shit. Real shit.
I appreciate that, bro. Come on, man.
Bruv, it's been amazing, man. My boy
Appreciate
Stans,
that, bro.
man.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Come on,
bro.
man. Anytime, man.
Bro, man, I'm here, man.
Tremendous show. We have tremendous people on the platform.
Come on,
You
man.
get me? It's not a joke. Sorry, but it's time to go, guys. Next time, we'll be back soon, innit? Let's get it. Have a blessed day.